On December 26th of 2016, or Second Christmas Day as we call it in Holland, I may have saved someone's life. When people come see me, they want a personal connection, whether they know it or not. If they just wanted to masturbate, they would watch porn. No human interaction needed to nut, especially in this day and age. They come to see me because they want to somehow engage with a person. They're not just looking for pleasure. They're looking for a form of intimacy. And it's a safe one. It's behind the screen. It's not too close, but it's enough to fulfill the need. Some guys really do just want to fuck, which I'm cool with too, because shit, I love it too. But a lot of guys, they really do want to have a bit more. I'm not saying they are looking for a romantic relationship with me because that would be delusional. I am always very clear on my boundaries. But they do want intimacy, someone that they can relax with, someone to banter and play with, someone they can be themselves with, or maybe someone they would like to be. And it's difficult to be vulnerable, you know? People tell me a lot of things that they've never told anyone else before. Whether it's a crazy fetish that they have, that they're too scared to tell their partner in fear of losing their respect or fearing their judgment. A lot of people also use the sex part to actually gain that feeling of intimacy that some people need to actually feel safe enough to share the rough parts of their life. I've had so many pillow talk conversations, people telling me about their sick family members, the issues that they struggle with. I get life updates, and I love it. Sometimes I only see people once, like on second Christmas Day 2016. I got back home from a Christmas family party. I was tipsy, feeling a little rowdy, and I wasn't originally planning on getting on cam, but I hopped on just to see what was happening. And I have one client who I was originally very annoyed by because he just did not seem to respond to anything I was saying. And I was so annoyed. And when he took me away for a show, I was ready to give him a piece of my mind. I was so pissed off. But then he turned his cam on and I could see the human being in front of me. And I chose to be kind. He was clearly really nervous, and I suspected that he was probably on the spectrum. And I noticed some familiar fidgeting, and I asked him if he ever gets anxious, because I do. And he said, yeah. And he was just typing then. And we spoke about ourselves some more. He was in his mid-30s. He told me that he was very much so on the spectrum and that he had a really good job in tech, of course. He also told me that he was a virgin, that he never kissed a girl, never held hands with a girl, that he never had a girlfriend. He also told me how his peers, men and women, always speak down to him because they can see that he has issues that he's struggling with, and that it always makes him feel like less of a person to them. We shared our interests, our hobbies, and our wants in life. And as we spoke some more, he started talking instead of typing. And after about 45 minutes, he asked me if he could sing a song for me. And he did, while playing the guitar. This man gave me a serenade. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever been serenaded, but I have. And let me tell you, it is good. It was also so beautiful to see how he went from feeling so awkward, so shy, and so nervous, so uncomfortable, to feeling comfortable enough to now be serenading me. After the serenade, he asked me if he could see one titty. And I said, baby, you can have them both. What else do you want? I can give you what you need. But he only wanted the titties and to talk a little bit more. And then after about another half hour right before our show ended, he said, Christina, do you know you save people's lives doing this job? And I just nodded, and I almost cried, to be honest. And I said, yeah, I guess I do. And immediately he was like, no, 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 not me. I'm not suicidal. And I just nodded and said, no, of course not. But in my mind, I thought you say that. But it is Christmas. And it is generally not a great time for people that are already feeling lonely. And all I could think was, I am so happy that I decided to hop on cam today. Oh my god. Oh, this makes me so happy.